This text is EVP captions from EVPs I hear later while editing. If you want to hear it, I suggest listening with headphones.
I think this is my element. This is the McConkie Ranch Petroglyphs. So, is there anybody with me? Somebody's always with me. What kind of folks might I meet on this walk? I heard a word, something that started with elf. I don't think it was elf necessarily. This is a more interactive trail. Look up. That's what the angels tell me. Look up. Why did they tell me that? Because of heaven, I believe. Maybe there are angels above me. Maybe they're above all of us. I see petroglyphs already. Oh, besides the ones right here. I always see ETs and paranormal things going on with this rock art. This is going to be really hard to see. Hard to see these. Wonder if I can hold this up higher and get an idea of, I don't know what that is or that, but there's somebody right here, over there. There's stuff all along here. What are the images on here? Somebody said something like the Great Hunt. Is it about a great hunt or the great hunt? Is there such a thing? I want to see who's up there. I believe, oh, that's some ET looking stuff up there. They look like they might have horns. They have something ornamental around their neck. But the ones up there look like they have helmets on. So what am I looking at? And who is this elf person? Elf people. Something about water? Water. I'm grounding and somebody is saying put it away. Do I need to do my talk? I'm Brett. I'm a psychic medium. I like to film my interactions with the other side. And if you're concerned about being on camera or being on video or audio, please talk to my guides and follow their instructions, and do not use names. Instead, describe yourself, describe the location. Tell me secrets about this place. Tell me interesting ideas, interesting facts. Okay, I heard the word swallow. I saw a picture of a lizard. I feel compelled to ask about the sister site. What is the sister site to this? It's on the other side of this. I guess it's a mesa. It's on the other side of this mesa. There's a spiral. I feel like spirals are portals. Like, I think that's some sort of portal, a spiral. I think hands signify whether it's safe to be somewhere or not. That's just my own thinking. I'm not sure where that came from. I think it comes from the same place that all of my considerations of the alien stuff comes from. I feel like there were aliens that were a threat. And the hands meant it was safe or unsafe, depending on the number of fingers. Okay, so there's one right in front of me that I'm looking at, and it looks like it has 2 eyes and then a nose, if you have dots for things, and then 2 dots on the sides of the face. No mouth that's obvious anyway. Looks like an upside down person. Man, I wish we could see all of these. What do they mean? This means, like I told you, the Great Hunt. Who are all these people? Ancestors. Are they human? Some of them. Who are the others? Star people. I need validation. You got to say this out loud in my microphone that is at my throat. And do you live here? What do you mean? Do you live here near these petroglyphs? Near the rock art? No. Where do you live on the other side? Where is that, or what is that? How would I understand? I'm seeing images of a river. And grass on one side of the river. Yeah, one side looks really nice. And that's the other side. How would I get there? You die, or I don't know if I'm hearing smoke something. Where would I get this that I would smoke? There's that lizard. Hey, beautiful. And that's a reminder to watch out for snakes. Are there any snakes that I will encounter? No. No, and it's too warm, somebody said. Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works. Now it's like, okay, you don't trust me. All right. Let's look for some rock art. Say, it is a male, I can tell you that. There's some over there. I'm wondering how much there is on the rocks that are fallen. That looks like more recently done. So this person is holding something in their right hand, something that's jagged, and in their left hand, something that is spirally with a jagged thing sticking out. I don't know if the crying looks like somebody did that on purpose. And there's another face right there. Can't see any details. Spirally thing. Wow. So what questions am I not asking you that I should be asking you? When were these done? Long before they think they were done. We're talking like thousands of years BC or BCE. Much older than they think. Who did them? I heard something about a lizard again and sounded kind of like lizard people. Somebody's a big Star Wars fan up here. It's the Death Star. With all my ET related stuff, I really don't want it to be the Death Star. Because it looks like it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to do that. See, I'm looking at it too long and I'm trying to come up with an answer instead of letting them give me an answer. And so that's kind of like why I don't want to be front loaded. I don't want too much information before I even start. I'd rather come at it with no info. And then I'm not likely to jump in and start coming up with personal theories and stuff. Okay, so everybody has this necklace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 things on this necklace. The person looks like somebody that might be looking in 2 different directions. I don't know if they're looking forward or not. They're standing faced forward. I studied art, so I'll point out things about, like, this is an earlier idea on art. Like, if you look at Egyptians, they started figuring out, oh, you can turn somebody to the side. They aren't just looked at from the front. So you've got people with their feet sideways, and there's another spiral. I'm telling you, these portals. And then also something else that works as portals, and I've gotten this just from energy, are holes in rocks. I know that big cracks, have to do with the Earth Mother, and like connecting with the inside of the earth. So those are also kind of sacred. So we got the spiral. We've got a dude who looks like he's wearing some sort of armor, because it looks like a skirt, and then it looks like a larger a larger shirt kind of thing with dots on it, and then there's a smaller one below him. So to me, I would guess that those are Europeans coming and visiting. But that's, again, a guess. So a semi-spiral. What are more questions I should be asking? What are questions you guys have for us? Something about it taking a long time for us. What's taking a long time? For us to die out or die or something? Is that correct? Or is that me thinking it? There are an awful lot of petroglyphs here. There's a guy with horns, or antlers holding on to something. More peep, more peep, more peep, more people, lots of necklaces. Dude with the shield kind of thing. It's a circle with another circle inside of it. That's interesting. Because why do two circles? And what is that next to him on the right? And then there's another necklace right there. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's anything. All right. So what can you tell me about the people that lived here? I feel like they're getting somebody, they're calling somebody grandfather, and they're getting him to come over. Why am I seeing him as old? You can be any age. I guess this is the age that suits him best, or the appearance. Spry like a jackrabbit. I keep hearing my email. Why? Interesting head shape there, because I don't know, I wouldn't make a head like that. And there are no arms. I think it's more than just a stylistic decision. 5 toes. Is that the necklace kind of decoration? Those dots going across. Put a person on their side. I can't begin to guess. What is that? What is it? Beginning of the word sounds like harp. Oh man, my heart is beating so hard. That's embarrassing. And you can hear it on the audio. It's like, oh man, it's embarrassing. Can you guys talk about what I'm talking about? Am I wrong? Am I right? You're only partly right. Some what is it, like Pokemon? It's a Pokeball. Yeah, people with horns or antlers. Maybe a cyclops. Just circles. There's a lot going on here. Ooh, these are amazing. Okay, so the guy up there, I see something above his head, dots above his head. He's holding a person in his left hand. It's a smaller person. Got the cool skirt. Lots of markings on the chest. What are these round things? What does that mean? And what's on their heads. I feel like the round thing behind the person. What is that? It's a basket. It has to do with abundance. Is that correct? I mean, my initial idea is, like, I'm doing the, hammer sees everything as a nail thing. So I'm like, oh, it's some sort of, like, energetic protection. Which is probably inaccurate. We should listen. Hopefully we're getting EVPs. Talk really loud, you guys. I hope this trail loops down instead of having to walk back the same way. Lots of circles. What do circles mean? Depends on the context. Like, what is that circle? That's a person. And we've got swallows. That looks like udders. Did you have cows? I mean, like, I don't know, were cows introduced to this continent or something? More of the same. So many. Do these represent individual people? Oh my goodness. Lots of folks that look like they're crying. Hands are not noted. Feet are noted. Sometimes bodies aren't noted. Is that like a family? Wow. It's another spiral. See, I want to look around and see if I can find where the spiral would be. And then I wonder if the number of dots means anything. Everybody's got stuff going on their head. Like antlers and things, and they're dots. And there's more crying, or that's how I'm describing it. Looks like corn cobs. Now tell me this stuff doesn't look alien or something. I mean, we know that different kinds of beings do exist. Look at the size of that guy's feet. And they're 5 toes, so, I mean, they did point that out. Somebody crying again. And I don't know if it's crying, I'm just saying it that way because it's something below the eyes. That one looks like a hat. These are some of the most impressive petroglyphs I've seen. I wonder how these compare to Australian or petroglyphs in pretty much anywhere else in the world on other continents. Come on, trail, loop back. Loop, be a looping trail. Who are all these people? I feel like there's a line of people behind me too. Okay, so we've got something different now. You guys need to work on your contrast. Work on shading. Can do some contouring. Yeah, I feel like I'm hearing you do that with a rock and chisel. This is a big bear, and somebody is fighting the bear. Wow. So in such an arid place, where did you get your water? In pools above and underground. Where would you get it underground? Seeps. Oh no, I have to go back the same way. All right, homies. Start making my way back. So what is the most sacred spot over here? I feel like it's behind me. Can you describe it? Sounds like a waterfall. Sounds like a waterfall. And it represents mother's milk. Did you grow things around here? Let's say maize and wheat. Can I get any of the people portrayed in these images to be with me right now or later? It's kind of a big request, I guess. Will I know when and if they're with me? I feel like I'll feel wet, probably on my back and shoulders. Who is it? Who will show up? What am I hearing? Teotihuacan. That's not right, is it? This isn't. These aren't the kind of people you call on to just hang out. Hey, cruise over. We'll grab a pizza. Maybe some sodas. What do you call them? Sodas. Somebody's giving me a massive smile and their teeth are not doing so well. That seems like a soda drinking dude. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to see you. He's a rather petite dude. And he's wearing a whitish flannel shirt. And he's got a haircut that is pretty clean cut. Looks like my dad's haircut, so that would... What was that? So there are no snakes? Somebody's like, it's too hot. I don't know. Is that how snakes operate? Yeah, there are certain things that I need to know in my daily living, and certain things that you guys would need to know. And they don't always intersect. Like, you can usually go 5 miles per hour over the speed limit without really any worry. Telling me to pay attention to them with my riding because they don't want me to get a ticket. They've saved my butt a few times with riding. They're saying a lot more than a few times. they have me hesitate, they have me pull over or change something or forget something, and then that changes the timing of where I am. I'm afraid this battery's gonna die, so I want to say thank you to everybody. I'll do the full YouTube thing. Please like and subscribe and tell everybody you know to go subscribe, and you can interact, comment, and all the spirits. You guys can do the same thing. And sincerely, thank you. May you have the peace you're looking for.